सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एसबीआई को जारी किया था नोटिस। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एसबीआई को आज तक का समय दिया था। बॉन्ड के नंबर्स का खुलासा न करने पर यह नोटिस दिया गया था और इसको लेकर बहस चल रही है। सीजीआई ने कहा ऐसा लगता है कि एसबीआई ये चाह रहा था कि हर एक आदेश का जिक्र किया जाए।
One more clarification.
He gave to the government under a scheme.
Mr. Rodgi, there's only one simple answer.
Yes.
With effect from the 12th of April 2019, when we directed the collection of all details, everybody was put on notice that hereafter, the details which you furnished would be subject to the result of the petition. Therefore, in drawing the balance, we did not ask for the disclosure of details prior to the interim order of the court. And that was a very conscious and well thought out decision of the Constitution bench.
Was it the intention of the court to know which man paid where, so that if he pays A party, he will be subject to victimization?
Answer is yes.
The answer is yes. I can't tell you.
My Lord, only one line, my Lord. Only one line, my Lord. Mr. Bhushan may, my Lord, now hold his horse.
Pursuant to your...
He has done, my Lord, substantial assistance. I don't have to formally disassociate myself with today's mentioning, my Lord. That by disassociating from Mr. Agarwal doesn't mean that I am...
Mr. Solicitor, irrespective of the
but maybe treated as
we must tell you that we respect this very responsible approach which the Solicitor General has adopted of, because, clients apart, who you are representing apart.
It is really painful, my Lord, when the people before the court start, my Lord, a media campaign to embarrass the judges.
Thank you for saying that you don't
very, my Lord,
associate with the mentioning. Thank you for saying that you don't associate.
Because there is no level playing field. I can't hold a press conference.
Only grievance is that it was not a justiciable issue. Yeah, Solicitor General did not raise it. It is not a matter of pure policy. I read the entire judgment. It was entirely a policy issue. It is not justiciable at all. That's all I want to say. The people of this country feel that a decision was taken behind their back. When the parliament decides, they were present in the parliament. It is with their consent. When your lordship decides, we are...
Last order, the Election Commission has put out the sealed covers, but that's very interesting that those sealed covers show that some of the smaller parties have disclosed the donors.
We don't have to go into all that, Mr. That's not our remit at all. What has happened after the judgment is not something we are concerned with.
Not after the judgment. What I am saying, what I am saying is this, that since the order of the...
Very recently, I was asked about a critique on a judgment. I need not mention which judgment. And I said that, look, it's no part of the role of a judge, least of all of a constitutional court or even a civil judge, to defend their views. Once we declare a judgment, it becomes public property. It's the property of the nation. If there is the property of the nation. And,
I was only saying that your lordship's interim order of April 2019 asked the political parties to disclose the name of the donor. The information given by the political parties to the Election Commission, only a few of the political parties, the smaller regional political parties, some of them have disclosed.
He is not addressing your lordships, he is addressing somewhere else. Kindly hear him for some time. So that it comes, my Lord, in the newspaper tomorrow, that Mr. Prashant Bhushan vehemently said this. That's the purpose.
Unfortunately, public interest litigation has now become publicity interest litigation.
It is publicity interest litigation. It is, my Lord, there are some hidden agendas. There is no doubt, my Lord, and I am not, my Lord, apologetic in saying.
I am astonished.
Lord, that is the matter of greatest concern, because judgments given, my Lord, for high constitutional principles then are used for purposes other than what they are delivered. Unfortunately,
In your lordship's majesty, would not know, my Lord, what are the hidden agendas behind
just dictate a short order. I think, we are unnecessarily expanding upon the remit.
Because the major political parties have not disclosed the donor.
Just give us 2 minutes to
Therefore, what all that I am requesting is that the disclosure of the details of the bonds should actually start from the beginning of the issue of the bonds, not just from the interim order, because this is leading to a situation.
1 second, we got the point. You filed an application on that. In our order,
they have filed an application.
Mr. Ansari, just 1 moment. Do it in a very cool and calm atmosphere. It's a constitutional adjudication.
Yes,
right? We, in our interim order, we said that the disclosure shall be made with effect from the date of the interim order,
Yeah.
12th of April 2019.
Yes.
Right or wrong, we have taken a conscious decision that the cutoff will be the date of our interim order. And we also explain why we took that date. We said after that date, of course, the Constitution Bench has an option to go all the way back from the date of the bond or from the date of the judgment, some place via media, some via media in between. We took 12th of April 2019 because it was our considered view of all of us five that once that interim order was pronounced, everybody was on notice, what we told Mr. Rothgi. Now we have maintained that if you want that to go back to 2008,